Can you imagine one of the league's hottest WRs quietly planting seeds of doubt in a rival front office? That's exactly what Rams star Puka Nacua did when he warned the 49ers not to sink their salary cap into a $50 million a year Brock Purdy extension or risk watching their Super Bowl window slam shut. Nacua dropped this bombshell on Julian Edelman's Games with Names podcast, suggesting that once your QB crosses that $50 million threshold, the window closes, right? It's a clever way to say, overpaying an unproven starter can cripple a team's flexibility. After all, the NFL is a cruel ecosystem. Commit too heavily to one player and you handcuff yourself from building around him. Now, let's break it down. Purdy, the Mr. Irrelevant turned passing phenom, has gone 23-13 as San Francisco starter, thrown 64 touchdowns against just 27 picks, and nearly secured a Lombardi in 2023. He's talented, tough, and wildly efficient. By draft day logic, he deserves a payday. But in today's market, 10 QBs already average north of $50 million APY. Prescott, Lawrence, Allen, Burrow, Tagovailoa, Goff, Herbert, Jackson, and Hurts. Those guys didn't just earn hype, they've already carried franchises to the brink. Puka's point? Locking Purdy into that elite tier could backfire. What happens if Purdy slumps? What if injuries strike? You can't pivot when half your cap is tied to one guy. And 5 years down the road, do you really want the 49ers sweating over whether they can sign their next top-tier pass rusher or re-sign Deebo Samuel? Because a massive chunk of cash is pouring into a QB who, let's face it, hasn't yet proven to be in that elite bracket for a full decade. It's classic division rival trash talk with a strategic undercurrent. By sowing doubt, Nakua's hoping San Francisco hesitates, maybe stalls negotiations, buys time for the Rams to swoop in, or at least weakens Purdy's leverage. After all, a distracted front office is an inefficient one. But let's be fair, the 49ers have shown they're not afraid to invest in their stars. They gave George Kittle big money. They've managed the cap like chess masters. If anybody can give Purdy a max deal and still keep rolling, it's Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch. Yet even they have to calculate risk versus reward because every superstar deal has a downside. So what's the takeaway? The NFL's QB pay wars are a high-stakes game of financial Jenga. One wrong move and the whole roster tumbles. Puka Nacua just reminded us that sometimes the smartest play is to leave some cash on the table. If you think the 49ers should go all in on Purdy anyway, hit that like button. If you agree with Puka that they'd be foolhardy to break the bank, let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because in this league, every contract negotiation is another round of strategic warfare.